Just an absolutely stunning day. Just a gorgeous morning. You're not going to get any better conditions than this, except of course for the fact that we're in fall now, so it's a little cooler in the mornings. I'm getting out here at a later time as it was just very cold this morning at the time I ordinarily would have come out wearing a jacket, waders, going out with my AT Pro and see what we dig up. Beautiful. Another one of those iffy signals. Let's see what we get. It's coming on strong, so it might be a fairly large object. Let's see. Ah, there you go. Oh, that wasn't smart. I think I got it. Not a little bugger, eh? Came in pretty strong. Looks nice. It's an earring. It's hard to see any stampings here, but it's got something going on there. Got a little bit of it's got something there in the way of a stamp, so have to check it later. That came in nice and strong, but again, that's just in case I didn't get it on the camera well enough. This camera is still getting a little tough to get used to, but now that there is a golf ball. I wonder sometimes what that's all about. You guys are actually driving out in the water. Oh boy. Well, that was fun. Gotta get some more now. This is a crazy VDI right now because it's jumpy. It's got a little bit of iron audio playing in it. I don't know what it is. It could be even just a can. But it was super, super jumpy. Let's see what it is. Clear though. A rock. Somehow this thing got out of my scoop. Whatever it is, somehow it got out of my scoop. Sometimes it's very, very small jewelry. A lot of the guys that come out here don't, but look at that. My goodness, how did she slip out of there? It's a gold band. My goodness. I don't know how it slipped out. This is outstanding. And this is, quite frankly, one of the reasons why a lot of metal detectors are out in the water. Just the drops. This is nice. And you know, the just get a little bit of sun glare into it there. It's stamped, 100% stamped. There's a good example. You start off with a really weird VDI. There could have been something else in there that was causing it to jump around, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to check. And then somehow when I came to scoop it up, it came out of the scoop. It could also be that I just managed to scrape at the surface where it just jumped out, or was at a spot on the scoop where it came out, because that shouldn't have slipped through the holes of the sand scoop. Nonetheless, you know, when that kind of thing happens, where you get that strong kind of signal, in this case it was jumpy, but not iffy. I wouldn't say it was iffy. It was just jumpy because it was clear. It was giving me that audible tone that I needed to pay attention to it. And then when it was nothing in the scoop, all I did was, and gold being a dense object, it'll sink. You won't get that floating that you get. Now it happens where you get something that's more like a wafer, really thin. That's happened to me where it won't stay still on a day like today, where it's really there's a lot of movement in the water. But this one just sank, and as soon as I glided over it with the AT Pro, the VDI was completely different. It was now in the 50s, which is, you know, as soon as I saw that, I thought, oh, this is cool, because it was a consistent number. That's what you want to see in the VDI, and I saw it in the, you know, in the mid to high 50s. You know, sometimes you get a pull tab in that range as well, but it turned out to be something great. Well, let's carry on. Got a pretty big signal here. I'm not sure what it is. The VDI was really jumpy. No clue what it could be. Definitely an unusual signal. I should say not unusual, but different. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh wow, got a nice earring. You know what? And I even have, there's a very good chance that I have the partner for this one. I found it just not too long ago. Very nice. It's got nice weight to it. The stamping on the other one was actually on the latch, but it was very, very hard to see. I do see a stamp on this one, so it could be a 10 carat. Just getting a little bit of light on that one. Very nice. Got a pretty big signal here. I'm not sure what it is. The VDI was really jumpy. No clue what it could be. Definitely an unusual signal. I should say not unusual, but different. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh wow, got a nice earring. You know what? And I even have, it's a very good chance that I have the partner for this one. I found it just not too long ago. Very nice. It's got nice weight to it. The stamping on the other one was actually on the latch, but it was very, very hard to see. I do see a stamp on this one, so it could be a 10 carat. Just getting a little bit of light on that one. Very nice. So I'm just getting in the water. I've noticed that the water levels have really dropped. I'm getting my first real good strong signal here. It's VDI on it is between 65 and 73, but it has gone up to around 77. So let's see what we got ourselves here. Wow, look at that. First dig. My goodness. That is as fresh a drop as you're gonna get. It was literally at the surface. It's stamped. Wow. This is incredible. Excellent weight to it too. This is outstanding. I'm starting to get the sense that these water level drops are going to be to my benefit this morning. We'll have to see as we carry on. Here's an interesting signal. It's very clear. There's no iron audio at all. Not deep. Looks like whatever it is, it was just freshly dropped. I think I got it. Oh wow. Looks like a ring. Came in really strong. This looks like it might be one of the tungsten rings or similar style to it anyway. I see something there, but it's just not strong enough a lighting. You know, just looking at it right now, this could be titanium. But it also has, like I said, it has the appearance of a tungsten ring, one of the silver rings that they make. So I'll have to check this out at a later time. Came in really strong. Came in like a freight train. In the initially it was in the 77, but I wasn't right over it. The VDI reading was around 77, but then when I pinpointed it, it was in the 60s. High 50s in the 60s, and it was not jumping around very much. So I've already sort of begun here. It's getting a really good signal. In truthfulness, I was a little iffy on the signal, so I didn't start up the camera, but I just had a peek at what I caught, and I'm blown away. So I still haven't completely sifted it. Now this came in really iffy because the I'm guessing the loop here kind of threw everything off, but it's a nice earring. I don't see any stampings on it, but it looks good. I will be testing this when I get back home, but it's on the light side. I'd say it's probably around the gram, but still a really nice piece to be pulling out. And I'm just going to continue on. Beautiful day today. It's the fall, so the leaves are changing color. Just gorgeous. I'm getting a high signal here, high pitched. In the 80s, high 80s, settling around the 90s. Just gonna make sure I don't have anything in the scoop here. As the VDI looks like it just changed on me now. It's still in the 80s and 90s, but it's a little bit different than what was coming through earlier. Just wondering if there's multiple targets. Okay, that's it. It was just because I was not pinpointing it accurately. So the VDI was starting to change a bit. Okay. Oh, a ring. Cool. It has some... seems to have some decorations on it. Can't make out if that's a bug or something. It's very cool. Some of the patina seems to be have lifted there, so I'm not sure what metal this is. I would guess though that based on the VDI it's probably like a brass, but it's pretty cool nonetheless.